keep on forgetting that light. That don't work. My bad, y'all. I have to go right here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We got egg whites and hopefully fruit mix. I don't know if y'all ever had this. Blendables. Pretty good. But good morning, good morning, good morning. I just want to, because I'm going to start doing a mock draft tonight. So I just want to touch over some fantasy football points, some sleepers, players I'm looking at more than other players, breakout players, players I'm staying away from, and answering any fantasy football questions. So let's go. We'll start out with some sleepers. Everybody has Zamir White as a sleeper and a breakout, man. So a lot of people are getting him for their fantasy football, right? So he might not be a sleeper no more because everybody wants him. So I want to go with, it's so hard to pick. You know what? I'm just going to say, I think Kyle Murray is being slept on. He got a lot more weapons. He got Marvin Harrison Jr. Daddy played for my Colts, so I'm just saying. Let's see what I got down here. 31 rushing yards, 13 total touchdowns, 18.9 fantasy points per game. Added Zay Jones. And they added Marvin Harrison. They got Trey McBride. He got a lot of weapons, man. A lot of weapons. So, bro, man, I hope you've been in that playbook and not playing chess like I saw on TikTok. Let's see, who would be another one? The Packers wide receiver Wicks. Week 11 on, average 5 targets per game, 4 receiving, 57 yards, and he's wide receiver 68. So you could get him at a low, cheap budget if need be, but he would be like a wide receiver 3. Everybody's sleeping on Evan Ingram, tight end. They got rid of Calvin Ridley. He pretty much didn't do anything last year anyways. Chase Brown is one of my sleepers. In fact, I just did Chase Brown somewhere. Hold on. Damn, I thought I just did him. Chase Brown, man, I swear I just did him somewhere. And another one I have as a sleeper is Brian Robinson. I think he'll get about 70% of the workload. Austin Eckler's on the way down. Let me get these eggs on. too easy. Could have swore I did Chase Brown. Hold on, you guys. Good morning, whoever came in. I'm just doing some fantasy football stuff. I'll be doing a mock draft tonight. I think I'll do a PPR, a full point or a half point PPR tonight. But I could have swore I did something with Chase Brown. Dang, I could have sworn I did something on him, but I might have to find it later from the Bengals. They don't have no more Joe Mixon. Oh, let me turn it down. I think they added Zach Moss from my Colts, but honestly, after week 10, Zach Moss wasn't even reliable. And that once you get past, for me, once I get past, I say week 8, that's when you really got to have your players set, because in fantasy football, my championship is before the playoffs. So just somebody to look after. A White's easy peasy. Let's see. Who else? Brian Robinson. They signed Austin Eckler. No more Antonio Gibson. Drafted Jalen Daniels, who is a running quarterback, by the way. So, I don't know. Let's see. What else I got about Brian Robinson? Brian Robinson. I think he'll take 70% of the workload because Austin Eckler is on the decline of his career. How about, no, because I think I have DeMarcus Robinson down here, but I think Cooper Kupp is going to have a really, really good season. I don't know why. I'm also looking at Browns Jerome Ford, 205 rushing attempts, 813 yards, 444 receiving, 319 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns, 12.4 fantasy points per game. I mean, he's not running back 1, but all right. Let's go over a little bit of the players that I will be avoiding, which will be Alvin Kamara. That is number 1. I'm not even going, even though they got Gardner Minshew, I am not taking Devontae Adams at his ADP, and I'm staying away from DeAndre Hopkins. Sorry. But man, I never thought I'd be saying that until they retired, but here we are, right? Here we are. Nick Chubb, I don't even know why he's on. I don't even know why people would even have a thought process of having him this year. He had a horrible leg injury, and he had it late in the year, and he still hasn't recovered from it. So that's on y'all if you pick him up. And another one I'm staying away from, TJ Hockenson. No way. Hell no. One, it's Sam Darnold or JJ McCarthy as the quarterback, right? So they're going to have to check them a lot. And plus, he had a horrible injury too. I didn't even draft Jonathan Taylor. And he's on my Colts. Let's see. A must have. This has changed. We know you must have CeeDee Lamb. If you don't know to have CeeDee Lamb, then you don't know fantasy football. But the thing is, will he hold out? That's the thing, because he wants a new contract. And I'm sorry, as soon as those players get those fat-ass contracts, they suck. Ass. I mean, look at Josh Jacob. He got a nice contract, and then he sucked. He sucked in 2023. But, A.J. Brown, I always took Justin Herbert. Every single draft. Since he's been in the league. I've always had Justin Herbert, but I don't know this year. Maybe George Pickens. Would that be a player that you guys would like to have? Is he a must-have player? Let me know in the comment section. Breakout players. And the two I have on here, which I might change because Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers, man. I got Drake London and Garrett Wilson as breakout players, but I do not know. Will Chris Olave be a breakout player? I'm hoping so because there's no more Michael Thomas. Zay Flowers is a breakout player. Wide receiver 22, and he's in the top 50. I have right now Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's wide receiver 43. He is at 76.3 catchable target rate. That's pretty good. So I got him as a breakout. I'm taking Tank Dell off of this because they just got a lot of fucking weapons, man. I'm praying that the Colts quarterback, Anthony Richardson, has a breakout season. And he doesn't break anything on his body. Because he loves to run. He loves to take those stupid ass hits that he don't need to take. But that's a whole nother subject to get into. It has another one I've been kind of fiddling with. Let me see if I got him down here. Zach Charbonnet. I know Kenneth Walker is there. I do know this. But Kenneth Walker gets hurt a lot, though. Kenneth Walker got hurt. So, I don't know. His ADP is round 2. He's taking at 10. But like I said, he has Kenneth Walker there. And Kenneth Walker had a really, really good season last year. So, but he didn't finish the season. And I know players get injured. That's why you got to have handcuffs. And these are the players that I will be handcuffing. Let's see. Blake Corum and Kyrie Williams, handcuff. Because, again, injuries, man. I got Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. I would own Kenneth Walker, but I would stash Zach Charbonnet. Brian Robinson, and I got him paired with Tyler Algier, which would be a stash. Gibbs and Montgomery. Own them both. But you would have one sitting, which would, for me, Montgomery is the one I'd be sitting because I'm all in on Gibbs right now. Let's see. Bounce back. Jonathan Taylor, I think, will have a bounce back. Jamar Chase, I'm praying for you, but I think you need to fall out of the top 10. Just a little bit. I got you out of the top 10. Let's see what else. What else? Don't forget, I will be doing a mock draft tonight. It will be Full PPR is the setting. Let's see. Some more players to avoid. I am avoiding Michael Pittman. Will they run more? Can Richardson get the ball to him? What's it say? He doesn't throw the deep ball much. Richardson don't. I am avoiding Devon Achane. He played 11 games. Need SU 7.8 yards per carry and 130 attempts. I am avoiding, as I said, TJ Hockenson and Stephon Diggs. I've had Stephon Diggs almost every year since he was a Viking. But Houston's just got a lot of weapons. So I'm not saying don't take Stephon Diggs, just he's got to come down on the ADP rankings for me. Keenan Allen, staying away from him. Austin Eckler, I think I may have had him once in a league, but that's about it. And Devontae Adams. I don't know. Gardner Minshew is good, though, but I would not be taking him at his current ADP. Quarterbacks, and that's about it for fantasy football. Just a freshener before we start doing mock drafts, which I will be doing my first mock draft tonight. They do have free fantasy football mock drafts. That's how much I'm into it. Let's get to eating. Appreciate y'all coming in. It was just a short live. Get some good food in my stomach. It's supposed to be heat advisory all this week in Central Texas. I will still be streaming my my live bird watching this morning. It might be a little bit later because I had the neighbor. We had to shut his water off yesterday because he has a bad water leak. And so he's going to use the shower and stuff because that's what neighbors do. We help each other. Again, appreciate the person coming in. If you can hit the like button, I'm about to sign off. Eat a good breakfast and have a good day. Peace.